on the Deputy Chairperson of the College Council to constitute this gathering of the Motheo TVET College.
By virtue of powers vested in me, I hereby constitute this congregation of Motheo TVET College.
Thank you, Deputy Chairperson. You may take your seats. At this point in time, I'm going to call on Dean Mohapi to come and do the scripture reading and prayer for us. Thank you so much, Dean Mohapi.
A reading from Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. To be wise, you must first have reverence for the Lord. If you know the Holy One, you have understanding. Wisdom adds years to your life. You are the one who will profit if you have wisdom. And if you reject it, you are the one who will suffer. Let us pray. Eternal God, worthy of all praise and worship, your Son, Jesus Christ, sat among scholars, asking them questions. Bless all schools, colleges, and universities, especially Motheo TVET College, that it may be a lovely center for sound learning, new discovery, and pursuit of wisdom, and grant that those who teach and those who learn may praise you as a reservoir of all truth and knowledge. Through Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, we pray. Amen.
Thank you so much, Dean Mohapi. You have served us today, the first session and the second session. And thank you for allowing God to work through you. For the past few years, you have served this college with distinction, and so you are part of myself and all of us. I'm also saying to the audience that Dean is having a commitment that clashing with this particular commitment later on. So, Dean, we are going to release you whenever it's appropriate so that you can also fulfill that particular commitment. We want to take this opportunity this afternoon to welcome you at this particular gathering, Day 2, Session 2 of the graduation ceremony of Motheo TVET College. Special word of welcome to our Deputy Chairperson and the College Council. You have fulfilled your governance role with distinction at this college. The way that you have unpacked and the way that you have your commitment to all college functions, your commitment to the different committees of council, and how you express yourself and debate issues at our council meetings is profound. So we want to welcome you, Deputy Chairperson, and your entire council. We also want to welcome the Principal of Motheo TVET College, Prof. Putsitsi. She has this particular cap that she's holding, but in her other life, she's also the President of the South African Public Colleges organization, where she gives direction to all 50 TVET colleges. So Principal, you are also welcome at this gathering. We also welcome our campus managers, together with assistant campus managers, head of departments, senior lecturers, and the entire staff. Without you, this function will not be possible, where our students are graduating and receiving their diplomas and certificates. As a management of the college, we will always be indebted to you. I also want to make this following reference, Prof, if you allow me. We've got the lady here that is the head of the Department for Exams, Mrs. Suzette van Bouillon. She was saying to me this is her last diploma ceremony. Hey, ma'am, enjoy it. You have also served this college with distinction. You can go on. Age is just a number. I won't say what is that. We also want to say welcome to our college choir. I'm always so proud of the college choir. And every time, if I think I'm getting over it, and then you are just doing it again and again with me. So college choir, you are also welcome, together with the team of Anton and the team here that are just serenading us for the last 2 days with their lovely music and sound. We also want to acknowledge the SRC, institutional as well as campus, SRR, and they are just wonderful leaders. College, every time that we think, but this is the last student leader that Motheo is producing. And then the next year, Prof, it's just another leader that are coming up and serving us even on a national stage. We also want to welcome our parents, family, friends, husband, wife. We are glad that you are part of this joyous occasion here at Motheo TVET College, where our graduates are receiving their diplomas and certificates. Welcome so much at this prestigious organization, Motheo TVET College. We also want to, last but not least, our graduates, you are most welcome at this second session, day 2, of the graduation ceremony of Motheo TVET College. Give our graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Allow me also just to do a few housekeeping rules. We are saying that in a case of emergency, I don't think there will be an emergency this afternoon, but just in a case of an emergency, those on my right will use those exit doors there. And the parents and family and friends here on my left, in a case of an emergency, you will use that exit doors there, where those parents are coming in, and where Mr. Motsamai, Dr. Motsamai is standing. And then we are saying the assembly point is just before the guardhouse. So if there is emergency, we are meeting there. But it will not be the case today. We are also saying that our students with the beautiful uniforms is our safety and society students. They are serving as ushers here today, and they are performing actually what they are learning in class, in teaching and learning. And so they will indicate to you where the bathrooms are. But we are saying, parents, remember what we said during our earlier session, where we say, we will only get up and move around in a case of an emergency when nature is calling us. Otherwise, we will remain seating. Then also we are saying the family photos will only be taken at the end of the session. No movement, we are all quiet, we are all remaining seated. Even our graduates, we will only take the family photos after session number 2. I'm a teacher, so I'm going to ask you, is that fine? Is it fine? All right, I like my class also to respond. I think, Prof, Deputy Chairperson, we have dealt with all the housekeeping rules. Now I'm calling on the principal of this college, none other than Prof. M.D. Mputsitsi, to come and address and give her message to this prestigious gathering. Over to you, Prof.
Thank you, Program Director, Mr. Nigel Olin, to the Deputy Chairperson of Council, Mr. Ntlangwana, to the members of Council in attendance, to my spiritual leader, Father Mohapi, to the executive management of the college, the broad management members, the Student Representative Council, the partners of the college from business, industry and government, to our parents, the sponsors, well-wishers, and supporters of our students, to our lovely graduates this afternoon. Allow me to say to everyone, all protocol is observed irrespective of the level of importance. I really respect that everyone who is in here is important, irrespective. It is with great honor and delight that I stand before you this afternoon to address this momentous occasion of our graduation, the reflection. As we gather here today to mark the culmination of years of hard work, of dedication and perseverance, let us take a moment to acknowledge the tremendous achievements that brought us here up to this point. 10 years of our existence as the current administration is counted from 2013 upon my arrival here as a college principal. It's been a journey of trials and tribulations, a journey of hard work, a journey of being unpopular at some point and suffering as a college principal. When you change a culture of an underperforming institution and bringing a culture of accountability, you'll remain unpopular forever. It becomes worse when you are a woman leader and having to shoulder the responsibility of carrying close to 600 staff members and 20,000 students. But it is also have been an honor to lead this institution to greater heights. Motheo TVET College is a brand. It is one of the best performing institutions in this country, and I stand tall, though tall as I am not, but I stand tall because I'm standing on the shoulders of the giants, which is our TVET College Council members. I'm grateful and remain indebted to their support as the governance structure of this institution. This is their very last graduation ceremony. This is their very last session at this college to be part of the graduation ceremony. In the previous sessions that we had, I made them stand, but I would not make it this time around. I would like us to congratulate them by giving them the warmest round of applause for their contribution at this college. They've really honored us with their expertise, their support, their participation in meetings of council, and holding us accountable as the management of the institution. I also want to thank the chairperson of council, outstandingly so. He's one of the longest serving members of council. He couldn't be with us this afternoon due to some other commitments. But that is the man who stood by my side as the principal of the college and fighting for the soul of this institution. It was difficult, it wasn't easy, but me and him today are smiling all the way because we are carrying an institution of first choice. Graduation is not merely the end of a chapter. It is a testament of countless hours spent studying, the challenges overcome, and the personal growth being realized during your time at the institution. Today we celebrate you. We celebrate your achievements and your accomplishments, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to education. In this fast-paced, ever-changing world, the knowledge and skills you have acquired at our college throughout your academic journey will serve as a foundation for you in the near future. But beyond textbooks and examinations and submission of tests and assignments, you have acquired experiences. The friendships that you have forged, the lessons that you have learned at our college, inside and outside the classrooms, that would truly shape you as individuals. In the previous sessions I had said, some of you found your beloved husbands and wives here, isn't it? It happens, it is natural in a setting of this environment, of this nature. You make friendships. For the first time, I think you can imagine when you arrived at our college the first time. Some of you felt confused, you were very fearful, you didn't know what is expected of you. You were trying to make the best out of the time you had, but with time you realized who you were, and you made friendships, and you found people that you could live with. I also shared my lived experience as a person, as a young woman in an institution of higher learning, that it is where also I found my Prince Charming. Yes, my Prince Charming, I want to say. A person who helped me to shape my future also, who helped me to realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm saying this, parents, kanna ba hantsoro nka dinepo sona le mokgonyana le ngwetsi ye ntšha o kopana le motho o sa mtsebeng gore na ke ma o ska makala. It happens that as they study bathe, they meet people in their lives. However, the path ahead will always not be smooth. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks and moments of doubt, where you might be struggling to get a job, especially in this country where our economy is quite unstable. You might sometimes doubt whether the qualification you have, is it worth having? But it is during this time that your true character will shine through. Your resilience and your purpose in life will be clearly defined by the challenges that you're going to experience moving forward. Remember that failure is not the end, but merely a stepping stone on the road to success. Learn from your mistakes. Persevere in the face of adversity and never lose sight of your dreams. Today, as you step across the stage and receive your diplomas and certificate, remember this is not a farewell, but rather a new beginning for you. carry with you the knowledge, the values and friendships cultivated at our institution during your time here. Cherish the memories and lessons, and let them guide you towards a future filled with purpose and fulfillment. In every graduation, it has become a culture that the principal of the institution gives a public account to the parents and stakeholders on the achievements of the college. During this graduation, we are conferring national certificates and diplomas to a total of 1,630 graduates. And that is why we had 4 sessions to be able to cover all of them adequately and recognize their achievement. 732 business studies graduates with 100 diploma, 74 engineering student studies graduates with 45 diplomas, 111 NCV, National Certificate Vocational graduates, 454 graduates in utilities with 38 diploma. And we are very proud to announce that during this graduation, we were also conferring certificates to the first group of the maritime studies. 59 of them all attained 3 qualifications in maritime, and all of them got distinctions because the requirement for them to pass in this program is 80%. If you get 79%, you're failed. The college held its very first successful disability conference on the 15th of August, where we were graced with the presence of different stakeholders, ranging from banks, the Office of the Premier, government departments, Human Rights Commission, and officials from our sister TVET colleges and CET colleges in the Free State Gauteng region, as well as the officials from our head office in the DHET. We are excited about this disability conference because the college is hosting 400 disabled students. We cater for disabilities across the range, from dyslexia, physically disabled, hard of hearing, partially sighted, you name it, the blind, deaf. So this morning we were honoring one of our dyslexic students who got 10 distinctions out of her qualification. We also honored one of our deaf students who was graduating this morning, who is also a teacher at Bartimia School. These are the greatest moments in the life of the institution. And I'm not sure in this session whether we have any student with disabilities. The college further continued to maintain excellent academic performance in 2022 and 2023. We achieved a pass percentage of 77.3 in both trimesters in engineering, and we also attained second position in the country in terms of engineering amongst the 50 TVET colleges. We attained a pass percentage of 87.2% for NCV program. We also attained 83.2% for business studies, respectively. The college has been employing the different strategies to boost the academic performance of the college. We hold our lecturers, senior lecturers, and HODs, as well as different managers accountable to ensure that our students get quality education. We monitor student attendance in classes. We provide academic support programs and reward excellence. In this current year, the college got accredited for 18 occupational qualifications by the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations. As from next year, we will be able to offer these new qualifications as we phase out N1 to N3 engineering. For students who are in the pipeline who are doing N1 to N3, we will allow them to progress and to complete their qualification. But with time, we won't be able to offer N1 to N3 engineering, but we will be offering new occupational qualifications as the new, in terms of the new sub-framework on NQF. We were further awarded different awards as an institution, but I want to talk about this one outstandingly so. It is our Premier Plus partner status for Cisco Netaket in France. This is one award that we treasure most as an institution because it bore us the fruits from hard work of one of our staff members, Mr. Siasi, whom we took as part of the part-time studies and elevated him to where he is because of his hard work. And we took him to France to receive that award for the college internationally. The college is now an official partner of Cisco because of his hard work. Lijelas, why don't you congratulate him? We signed partnerships with agreements with municipalities, the Free State government, business and industry for student and lecturer placement. We launched recently a partnership with MICT CETA towards establishing an ICT hub at this campus, which was graced by the presence of about 23 companies from the ICT industry. These companies will be assisting us to offer programs such as big data, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cybersecurity, and many others. The intention is to have that ICT hub as a center of excellence by MICT CETA. We have further managed to refurbish our infrastructure at various campuses. We are still in process or in progress with the infrastructure refurbishments. But that is part of us making our campuses habitable and safe spaces for our staff and students. We boast ourselves with our plot 32 where we have erected a new set of classrooms and in the process of completing an abattoir there. The project is at 95% completion. It is just awaiting electrical connections. Then our students will be in the brand new classrooms with better facilities for them to be able to thrive. And I want to say thank you to them. I've seen the type of results that you have produced. In terms of farming management, today for people who will be graduating, we have about 18 distinctions. I think it's only 4 or 5 students who did not get distinctions in that program. I'm really honored, guys. The college introduced maritime studies in Tabanchu, and we were accredited to offer 3 qualifications in maritime: the National Certificate in Freight Forwarding and Customs Compliance, the National Certificate for Supply Chain Management, the National Certificate for International Trade. And this qualification, as I said, we were making the first presentation of the graduates in this area, which is quite an exciting program that the college is offering. We have a partnership with the Department of Forestry, Fisheries and Environment, where we had about 9 lecturers in agriculture trained in aquaculture. The intention of the college is to introduce a fish farming program next year in 2024 for us to offer aquaculture training at the college. Our lecturers at Plot 32 and staff members were trained as such for us to be able to offer such a qualification in the near future. The college is in partnership with Transport Education and Training Authority, where we rolled out quality management ISO 9001 training to 19 other sister colleges. We hosted our very first public dialogue with industry to determine the required 21st century skills for us to be able to be responsive to the labor market as a college. We executed and completed the Water and Climate Smart Agriculture Farming Project at Plot 32 in collaboration with the University of Stellenbosch and Maastricht School of Management in Netherlands. In 2024, the college will be offering underwater welding and boat building at our Tabanchu campus. This is part of the expansion plan for the Maritime Studies programs. We would like to thank the Premier of the Free State and his cabinet for the mammoth support provided to our college through the Mersita funding, which provided the college with bursaries for students, workshop equipment, apprenticeship training for 165 apprentices, placement of 1,700 students, establishment of trade centers at this very same campus, establishing and equipping of energy labs that will be established at 5 districts across this province in collaboration with Maluti, Goldfields and Flavius TVET colleges, Flavius Mariga TVET colleges. We remain indebted to Services CETA for their continued support to the college. We realize the establishment of this campus through their support, and they further funded for the training of about 130 apprentices in bricklaying. In closing, Deputy Chairperson of Council, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the parents, re a leboha batswadi, ka mosebetsi o motle le o entseng wa ho re fa bana ba lona, hore re le rute le bona, re ba etse seo ba leng sona kajeno. I want to thank our lecturers. Thank you so much, colleagues, for all your hard work. It paid off today as it has continuously been paying off. Without you and students, we do not have a college. I also want to thank the College Council for having supported the management of the college, the academic board, the SRC, and many other stakeholders of this institution for making sure that we succeed as a collective. Your unwavering belief in us as an institution will remain noticeable. I also want to applaud our graduates for your achievement and the qualifications you have attained. I hope with the gathering of titles and qualifications, you'll not forget this side of the hall. I get it? Yes, these people who are sitting here on my left, you would never forget about them. These are people who could not buy themselves pairs of shoes. They couldn't buy themselves beautiful shoes or an underwear. Because of you. Some of you ended up forgetting about them. You are even afraid to point at your mom and dad because you believe they are not looking so good for other people to see. Yet, they made you who you are today. They've been continuously praying for you, some silently so, some loudly. And they were very proud of you back home and telling neighbors, Motheo. The very first sentence of your mom's prayer, it's about you. You dare forget. You dare forget. Khale ba kadima ditjhelete tsa batho wena o be mona. You were continuously demanding for a pair of sneakers, jeans with labels, and they've never failed you. I hope with this qualification, you will be a beacon of hope. You will change your environment and the people around you. You'll make a difference in your life and the lives of other people. You'll make a contribution in your society. I want to thank my family in closing for having been there for me and for shouldering on for me to be able to carry out my responsibility. I want to thank my executive management members and members of the broad management. I want to thank the SRC for having been part of a progressive institution. I salute you as our graduates and thank you and wish you well in your future endeavors. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you so much, Prof. Putsitsi, the principal of Motheo TVET College. Before she arrived here in 2013, I'm saying it in every session, people were saying, no, this guy, he wants a position. That's why he is saying all these things. And I was appointed, and I'm continuing to say this thing because I am persuaded of the fact who she really is. Before the college was appointed, before Prof was appointed at the college, this college were having a pass percentage of 6%. We were under administration. There was corruption at the order of the day. It is now 10 years, a decade, since her appointment. And this college is a shining star in nationally as well as internationally. Ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge the principal of this college. Yes, Prof, if I don't say it, they are thinking it. So let me make it public. Yeah. We are going to call on Prof Putsitsi to ascend the stage again, or coming to the podium again, and do the introduction of the guest speaker. Thank you so much, Prof.
Thank you, Mr. Oli. The person that I'm about to introduce to you is our Deputy Chairperson of Council. We decided that we would not invite people from outside. As I said earlier, this is their last graduation ceremony. He is a member of the Audit and Risk Committee of the college. He holds a BCom degree in accounting from University of Limpopo. He holds a BCom honors from the same university. He holds a postgraduate certificate in risk management from the University of Johannesburg. He's the director of Bakoma Management Consultants. He's a former senior auditor at the South African Revenue Service, the former risk and compliance officer at Barclays Africa. We are talking about a very important member of our Audit and Risk Committee. He is a very passionate individual in the governance of our institution, a very meticulous individual, very handsome as well. I saw the ladies going like they want to see you. Over to you, Mr. Ntlangwana. Address us. Let's welcome him. Come on, Motheo, welcome the Deputy Chairperson.
I won't say much, Prof, about being handsome. The program director, Mr. O'Neill, fellow council members, the college principal, Professor Patsisi, Father Mohapi, the executive management of the college, the broad management team of the college, student leadership. If I don't acknowledge student leadership, hey, I might be in trouble. Esteemed guests, all protocols observed. Nzamilosa. I am Shipetso Ntlangwana, Mwana Mwadinga, Shipetso Shamshijwalemana, Malenzana, Nemkova. Today is a great day. We are gathered here to celebrate the extraordinary achievements of our graduates. It is my honor indeed and a privilege to stand before you as the Deputy Chairperson of Council, as a member of the Council. I represent the Council of Motheo. This is the highest decision-making body of the organization. The buck stops with us. Unfortunately, the chair is not here today, so if the chair is here always, then when things go wrong, then I always point at him. But now I can't point at anyone. This is a prestigious ceremony that represents a pivotal moment in the lives of our graduates. A culmination of the period of hard work. I'm sure they can attest to it. There was hard work, am I right? This is a culmination of perseverance and dedication. Each one of our graduates has worked hard in a unique path to reach this milestone. Today we acknowledge the outstanding achievement. These achievements is a confirmation of your capabilities. It's a confirmation of what you can do. This is not the limit. As you leave these hallowed walls today, you step into the world filled with endless possibilities. And with that comes a responsibility. The responsibility is to use your education, skills, knowledge to continue to contribute positively in your society. This institution, Motheo, requires you to hold the flag of Motheo high. You must hold it high, so that those that are coming after you, they must step into the good image of what you have left. When I look into the faces of this part of the hall, I see future leaders, innovators and game changers, I see individuals who possess the power to shape our world. You have been equipped with necessary tools to tackle the numerous challenges ahead. You have earned your privilege. Equally so, this privilege comes with responsibilities. In your pursuit of personal success, you must also commit to the societal progress. I encourage you to embrace diversity, foster inclusivity, and be agents of change. The world we live in today requires unity, resilience, empathy, and compassion. Take the knowledge and experience you have gained from this institution. Apply it not only in your personal gain, but in the betterment of the society where you come from. The societies where you come from want to see change. You have that responsibility. It's a non-negotiable responsibility. In your pursuit of success, I encourage you to hunt as a pack, collaborate with each other. The morning session speaker emphasized in the importance of teamwork. Hence, I'm also touching on that point. You have to collaborate with each other. In Xitsonga, we say, "Rinti horinga arinusiho." As you embark in this new chapter of your lives, never forget the values and principles that inspired you to thrive for this excellence. Embrace the ups and downs that lie ahead, for they are the inherent part of living progress. Embrace the failure as an opportunity for growth, and persevere in the face of adversity. Always remember that the importance of staying curious. Always remember the importance of staying curious, of being lifelong learners. Never stop seeking knowledge. Question the status quo and challenge the norms. It is the constant education and growth that will continue to make a meaningful impact in your world. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the staff of Motheo, who dedicated their lives to nurturing and inspiring each one of you. Without their unwavering support, guidance, and belief in your potential, this day would not have been possible. Lastly, congratulations to this part of the hall, to the parents of the graduates. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your sacrifice. Not all parents can sacrifice for the betterment of their children. I have experienced this sacrifice myself. I am a living testimony of the parents' sacrifice. My father resigned from his employment, took his pension, and paid for my sister's college fees. That was the time when he broke the chain of poverty in the family. That was the first graduate. So you must thank your parents for the sacrifices that they have made for you to be at this level for you to reach this point. Principal Kutsisi has also indicated that you must never forget them. The sacrifices that they have made for you to be where you are today is unimaginable. Thank you, family. Thank you for your support. I'm sure you can clap hands for the support of this part of the hall. To the graduates, always hold the memories and the lessons you have gained here. Always hold it as you take the next step towards your future. Remember that the foundation that you have built within this institution, Motheo, this great institution, this brand Motheo, will serve as a beacon of hope and guidance to our graduates. Congratulations. Nikensile, Kanemambo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can do better than that. Yes, yes. Our Deputy Chairperson. Thank you so much, sir, for a job well done. You have inspired our graduates. You have given them a few life lessons. You have encouraged them. You have given them food for thought for the journey. Thank you so much, sir. We have come now to the business of the day. And thank you for carrying us through, Lord. It's our last session. Principal and the rest of the staff who were part of the, and also council members who were part of 4 sessions. So we are going to ask now the college choir to render 2 items while our staff members are preparing our graduates to ascend the stage. The college choir, over to you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there is a parent. In the first session, a parent lost the car keys. And now they are stranded. So if you can take 1 minute just to look, is there, just not, you just sit there and check just under your chair if that car keys is maybe not there. Then I also want to mention, I forgot this, there is a form that our graduates needs to fill in. Mr. Nangansimbi, our quality manager, are requesting you to complete that form. It is part of our exit strategy, and it's part of the student support framework, Deputy Chairperson, part of our exit support of how we track and trace our graduates. So please, graduates, if you can complete that form for us, it will be greatly appreciated. Over to you, college choir.
Bana ba ke ba bo mang batswadi di etsang? Hao. Di etsa Motheo di etsa.
Ladies and gentlemen, give another round of applause for the college choir. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to remind you again. We are going to limit our movement, especially at this point in time. We will remain seated. We will take the family photos after this session. We are not graduates are going to, when you ascend the stage and when you descend the stage, you will go back to your seats. we are going to limit movement. We will only go out if nature is calling us. Can I have a response? And then the other important aspect, we are only going to clap at the end of the 50 or the 100 students that are receiving their qualifications. Is that fine? Is that in order? You and I have another party there at home that we must take care of. All right. I'm calling now on, for a start, the principal of the college and Mr. Mokgobo. Together, the deputy chairperson will remain seated, but he's also going to fulfill his role. While I call on Mrs. Annika Labeskagni, she is the campus manager for Plot 32, our agricultural campus, a campus that we are very proud of. Over to you, ma'am.
Mr. Ulin, Program Director, thank you so much for the introduction. Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Clothing Production.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Clothing Program.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Clothing Production. Busakwe N. Class ZJ with a distinction in fashion drawing. Moruane T with a distinction in clothing construction with a distinction in pattern construction. Mabuya MM with a distinction in computer practice. Khuzana K with a distinction in clothing construction. Kulule S. Mpinani P.I. Mukone T.C. with a distinction in computer practice with a distinction in fashion drawing. Sioko M. Teko, R.A. Mponya, M.S. Vinger, B.R.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our clothing production students. Yes, yes, you can do better than that. Great stuff, great stuff. Mrs. Labuskaghni.
Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Farming Management.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Farming Management.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Farming Management. Fisana T with a distinction in Management Farming. Kiba M. Morokani M with a distinction in Management Farming. Mashloko KK. Marfa N with a distinction in Management Farming. Moatludi IF with a distinction in Management Farming. Matsotso S with a distinction in Management Farming. Matsaneng A.M. Mwana P.S. with a distinction in Human Resources Management, Farming. Masili Kai. Mokhalatladi K.A. Mtsali SR. Skozana M. Klolo PM with a distinction in management farming. Muaswane MJ. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Prof. and Mr. Makgobo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for all our farming management students. Free State is an agricultural province, so I'm so happy with that qualification. I'm going to call on Mrs. Oudendal. Mrs. Oudendal is the campus manager for Bloemfontein campus. Over 10,000 students that are based at that campus. And then I also want to say, Prof, I don't know if she have told the principal this. This is also her last graduation. Over to you, Mrs. Oudendal.
Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honour of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the programme have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Hospitality Services.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear on the programme have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Hospitality Services.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Hospitality Services. Joey K. Modise KG. Motsweneng R. Johannes R.K. Jwati K. Kimane N.D. Liu Kai. Machesa QP. Mokai RP. Konopi RM with a distinction in computer practice. Molokome T. Mutsumi KN, distinction in computer practice. Nakiri T. Mochupi DE. Sepiami MJ. Mkwani TR with a distinction in computer practice. Nzima TT with a distinction in computer practice. Pitsu NP. Setelu P with a distinction in computer practice. Shabe MB.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge our hospitality students, graduates. Yes, yes. I'm going to call on Mrs. Mchlai. Mrs. Mchlai is the campus manager for Bloemfontein campus. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Chairperson of a council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirement for the National Certificate Tourism.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Tourism.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Tourism. Atoro NL. Pule BT. Nokolwa JN with distinction in tourist destination with distinction in travel sciences. Mokwena MF with distinction in travel sciences. Mokwena KML. Mofutsanyana F. Mufukeng NF with distinction in tourist destination. Mulelegi N. Masisi KR. I guess it. Dibinkonzo MT. Chaudzane BC with distinction in tourist destination. Silwane K. Makua T. Likhete KE. Libata NB. Diraditsile RJ. Okay. Majodina IP. Kosa S. Segese BBG. Ramabele R. Mweketsi KT. Velem A with distinction in travel sciences. Liberty N with distinction in tourist destination, with distinction in travel sciences, services, with distinction in computer practice. Lodge MA. Okay. Twetwa I. Doti T. Tamai PR. Silepe KR with distinction in travel services. Rahlao N with distinction in computer practice. Tibatsane MC. Shale KR with distinction in travel services. Dali N. Just wait. Motwane. RM.
But you will continue. Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our tourism students, graduates. Yes. Wow. Great stuff. All right, we have made the suites also here on stage. Mrs. Michlai will continue with announcing the next sets of graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Olin. Chairperson of a council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate in Civil Engineering.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Civil Engineering.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Civil Engineering. Boys in KG. Totela MR. Gas SPL. Tolo G. Litswana ne N. Nklapo SB. Masoleng T. Mosina BE. Monwang BN. Just wait. Okay. Mashuke B. Matubago L. Pukunzi BI. Sunday MC. Molele. Molele L. Maile LC. Mageta MN.
Yes, Charming. Alala girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our civil engineering graduates. Wow. Wow, they are going to make a difference within our infrastructure. Our roads are going to be better because they are graduating today. I'm calling on Mr. Manoku. Mr. Manoku was appointed this year permanent in the post of campus manager for Hillside View campus.
Thank you very much, DP. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the certificate in electrical engineering.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Electrical Engineering.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate in Electrical Engineering. Chalatsi NT. Sulo VJ. Lenyora M. Tau DA. Sirati TB. Disimela S. Lepoi A, with distinctions in strength of material and structures, mathematics, electronics, and industrial electronics. Masupa N. Masukela KOE. Hakanzi B.
My friend!
Kutu DJ. Lehari BG. Setlhare OW. Matsoha BK. JCB, distinction in power machines. Nketu S. Moko BV. Raburoko DC. Ramukhosi KE. Rasinyalo RK. Matiso NB. Mushomi MJ with distinctions in electronics and industrial electronics. Robertson TT. Libone RL. Malebu TK with distinction in electronics. Tebehai TR with distinctions in industrial electronics and strength of material and structures.
Thank you, Mr. Manoko, but you will continue. Let's applaud our electrical engineering graduates. Yes, yes, we are all proud. Yes, they will deal with the challenges of the day. They will deal with blackouts. They will deal with solar energy. They will come up with solutions pertaining to alternative energy. Mr. Manoko will continue with the next group of students.
To declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the certificate in mechanical engineering.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Mechanical Engineering.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate in Mechanical Engineering. Tlale O. Mampi KD. Ngota PY with distinction in mechanotechnics.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our mechanical engineering graduates. Yes, 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 we are so proud of you. Mrs. Odendaal, come and announce the next set of graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Program Director. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honour of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the NCV Certificate Education and Development.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the NCV Education and Development.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the NCV Certificate Education and Development. Johnny R. Majake E.N. Mbulava N.E. Motupi T.A. CBM. Samai DC. Umar Z. Mzizi LM. She corrected me, it's Mzingi LM. Monke LA. Twabisu T.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our education and development students. Wow, great job. Mrs. Odendaal, I think you still need to do hospitality.
Thank you, Mr. Ullen. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honour of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the NCV Certificate Hospitality.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the NCV Hospitality.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the NCV Certificate Hospitality. Pilani CN. Moholo MS. Finger RJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud all our hospitality students. They are all master chefs in the making. Mrs. Labuskaghni, come and do your next job, announce the next set of graduates this afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Ulen, Program Director. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Management.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Management.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Management. Taetsi S.H. with distinctions in management practice, distinction in life skills and computer literacy. Mafata L.P. Mutlale S.P. Mutlabani K. Moholo R.E. Nchoko N. Molokomme K.E. Nkonelo P. Mara Y.M. Majela T.M. Motsamai M.I. Masehle K. Deputy Chairperson of the Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Marketing.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Marketing.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Marketing. Kuiba A. Mara E.M. and distinction in marketing. Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Office Administration.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Office Administration.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Office Administration. Monyakeni TN. Malimabe VB. Madito GA with distinction in wholesale and retail. Zoko DD. Sekua RK with distinction in life skills and computer literacy. Makalanyani MF, distinction in office practice, distinction in life skills and computer practice. Pangwa NI. Stocky ES with distinction in life skills and computer literacy, distinction in office data processing. Dilelo MG, distinction in life skills and computer literacy. Ralitlare TH, distinctions in life skills and computer literacy, distinction in wholesale and retail, distinction in office data processing. Mokone KS, distinction in office practice, distinction in office data processing, distinction in life skills and computer literacy. Raletuane RG, distinction in life skills and computer literacy, distinction in wholesale and retail. Motheo WW.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our NCV students, management, marketing, office administration. Yes, yes, yes. I'm calling now on Mrs. Mchley, the campus manager for Bloemfontein, to announce the next set of graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Olin. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirement for the National Certificate Vocational in Safety and Society. Safety in Society, sorry.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Safety in Society.
I shall now present you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Safety in Society. Deputy with distinction in governance, with distinction in applied policy. Karedi M. Nape M. Nkosi O.N. Ntama PM. Libeko RG. Moshomi GK. Chemulane NBPM. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirement for the National Certificate Vocational Tourism.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Tourism.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Tourism. Class VC. Manu ME. Mpambaniso K. Okay. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose name appear in the program have complied with the requirement for the National Certificate Vocational Transport and Logistics.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Transport and Logistics.
I shall now present you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Transport and Logistics. Jacob Z. Mando ML with distinction in life skills and computer literacy. Mbobo PN. Mwashudi TK. Molwanta DM. Pinar GP with distinction in life skill and computer literacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our graduates. Safety in society, tourism, and transports and logistics. Wow. Wow, we are so proud of you. I'm calling now on Mr. Motheo to do the next sets of graduates for us.
Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements sent for the National Certificate Vocational in Engineering and Related Design. Ho M. Koza M. Matabela L. Mfeketo S. Morapedi L. Tite S. Yes, I'm doing the next one and this one. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for a National Certificate Vocational in Information Technology and Computer Science.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Information Technology and Computer Science.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational in Information Technology and Computer Science. Mufukeng N. Yingwa E. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for National Certificate Vocational in Electrical Infrastructure Construction.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Certificate Vocational Electrical Infrastructure Construction.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Certificate Vocational Electrical Infrastructure Construction. Makoa N.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our engineering-related design students, our information technology and computer science students, as well as our electrical infrastructure construction graduates. Great stuff. I'm going to ask the principal of the college to take her position, the chairperson of the college council, and then Mr. Mokhobo, the deputy principal corporate services at Motheo TVET College. Mr. Mopotu, you can continue.
Thanks once again, Program Director, Mr. Nigel Olin.
I'm very disappointed at you, highly disappointed. If you look at your parents, how quiet they are, it's unlike you. Just be quiet and give other people an opportunity.
Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that this candidate, whose name appear in the program, have complied with the requirements for National Diploma in Hospitality Services.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Diploma Hospitality Services.
Okay. Just need to correct that one. It's National Diploma Civil Engineering. Our apologies.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Diploma Civil Engineering.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Diploma in Civil Engineering. Siate S. Ramanki R. Khabula M. Kocha M. Leballo T. Masakala R. Mati N. Mulifi D. Muloi T. Rantsani T. And Same K.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud all our civil engineering diploma graduates. Wow, we are so proud. Our second last set of graduates, I'm calling on Mr. Manoku to come announce that set of graduates. Thank you, sir. Okay, just if our graduates can assist us, if you are coming to the point where you need to go and kneel there with the deputy chair, if you just use one knee just to bend, and then he will do the honors. Okay. Thank you so much, graduates.
Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Diploma in Electrical Engineering.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Diploma Electrical Engineering.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Diploma in Electrical Engineering. Mda A.M. Mtu Mtwana BI. Kokong MR. Shuping MC. Damani R. Busak K. Mazibuko MM. Mnika M. Mureme KC. Mure KT. Ndlovu MD. Chirema U. Mukebe B. Mutabo MB.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our electrical engineering diploma graduates. Wow. Mr. Manoku, the last bit.
Thank you very much, DP. Deputy Chairperson of Council, I now have the honor of requesting you to declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Diploma in Mechanical Engineering.
I declare that the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements for the National Diploma Mechanical Engineering.
I shall now present to you those candidates present for the National Diploma in Mechanical Engineering. Motheo L.M. Tulo P.M.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud our mechanical engineering diploma graduates. We have come now to the highlight of this graduation ceremony. And I'm going to call on the principal of the college to take her position, as well as the deputy chairperson of the college to take his position. The highlight of this graduation ceremony is when we acknowledge our best performers. So, our best performers, and in this case we are performers. So 4 candidates we are going to call out as the best performers. And then we have, last but not least, an overall performer. And that category we call the Principal's Award. Ladies and gentlemen, our best performer will receive a certificate. Not any certificate, a certificate from the Motheo TVET College. Because we are a brand. We are recognized everywhere. So that's excited. Then in that same category, the person will receive a cell phone. Is that all, ladies and gentlemen? Is that all? No, no. They will also receive a cash voucher of 1,000 rand. Is that all, parents? No, no, no. They will also receive a laptop. So let me start with the first best performer. This best performer are having in total 14 distinctions. Electrical trade theory and 82%. Electrics and 82%. Electro-electrics and 88%. Electro-technology and 100%. Engineering science and 84% engineering science. And 88% industrial electronics and 99% industrial electronics and 89% industrial electronics and 91% industrial electronics and 80% industrial electronics and 100%. This person is also can do maths very well. Maths 1, Maths 2, Maths 3, with a pass percentage of 87, 79, and 80% respectively. Who is this person? Who is this person? None else than Muthlomi Masabata Julia. Yes, you go girl, you go girl, you go girl, you go girl. If you don't clap hands, you are jealous. Great. Wow, the ladies. The ladies. It's a ladies' day today. It's a ladies' day. The next person, so it's the same category. Electro techniques and 4. Electro techniques and 6. 81 and 92%, engineering science and 1, engineering science and 2, 83% and 78% respectively, industrial electronics and 1, industrial electronics and 3, industrial electronics and 6, with a pass percentage of 80, 81, and 78% respectively. Maths and 1 and 2, maths and 3, maths and 4, maths and 6, with a pass percentage of 99, 90%, 94%, and 100% respectively. A maths guru. And then last but not least, strength of materials and structures and 6, with a pass percentage of 82%. In total 13 distinctions. Humble apologies, there was just a mistake on his surname. Lepoy. Agnes. Yes, it's a girls' afternoon, or must I say it's a ladies' afternoon? Yes. I must say it again. If you don't clap hands, you are jealous. The same category, the next best performer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That side. Principal, I've just talked to you now. Let's work together. Next person are having the following. Also 13 distinctions. Electrical trade theory, 88%. Electro techniques, N4, electro techniques, N4, 90%. Electro technology, N3, 80%. Engineering science, N1, engineering science, N2, engineering science, N3, with a pass percentage of 83, 90, and then 83 respectively. Then industrial electronics N1, industrial electronics N2, industrial electronics N3, with a pass percentage of 84, 80%, and 85% respectively. Maths N1, Maths N2, Maths N3, Maths N4, with a pass percentage of 85, 85 for N2, 87, and 82 respectively. A total of 13 distinctions. Who on earth is this lady? None else than Raboko Neo Cindy. Yes, lady. Yes, lady. Yes, lady. Well done. Well done. Well done. Give her another round of applause. The next person is our best performer in NCV with a total of 13 distinctions. English first additional language, level 3, 81% entrepreneurship, N2, 88% life skills and computer literacy in level 2, 88% life skills and computer literacy, level 3, 90%, management practice, level 2, 85%, management practice, level 3, 97%, maths literacy, level 2, 84%, maths literacy, level 3, 83%, operations management, level 2, 92%, operations management level 3, 90%, operations management level 4, 91%, and then also project management level 3, 94%, and then project management level 4, 80%. Who is this person? Kwete Butumelo. This, unfortunately, she could not be with us, So some of the SRC members are receiving this award on her behalf. And then also, Ms. Wella, you can also come, ma'am. She is the Assistant Campus Manager, Student Support Services at the Bansu campus. Also one of the proud staff members because of her big achievement.
Boitumelo Kgwete is also the Secretary General of the SRC. Despite her responsibility to handle and manage and solve other students' problems, she managed to excel. Congratulations to her in absentia.
Give her another round of applause, man. She's going to watch. She's going to follow these proceedings on the social media platforms of the college. Ladies and gentlemen, is our move to our last category, and that is our overall best performer. And we call this category, we call it the Principal's Award. This person will receive the following: certificate, not from any other institution, but none else than Motheo TVET College. It's a brand. Is that all? Next thing that the person will receive is a cell phone. Is that all? The next item that the person will receive is a cash voucher. Is it 2,000? I'm just checking with the principal. Cash voucher of 2,000 rand. The next item that the person will receive is a laptop. And then the last item that the person will receive is a blazer. Who is that person? Hey, they are saying, Olin, you are getting old, man. You are getting old. The last item is also a printer. Who is that person? None else than Muhlomi Masabata Julia. Woo! Oh, joint principal is with a proud mother. Oh, a mother's heart. I'm going to say it for the last time. If you don't clap hands, you are jealous. Yes, go ahead, go ahead. Principal's Award. Then I'm just going to give opportunity for Prof just to say something.
I'm going to request all of us to stand up, parents, everybody. This is the highest honor in the institution. You are not receiving this award or an honor if you haven't done outstandingly so. Memohlong, Raulebhela Mewak, these are your genes. We are giving your daughter Julia the honor of the college in that blazer. Not every student receives it. She'll be appearing on the newspapers tomorrow and some few days to come. You've really made us proud, girl. We are proud of you. Not everybody receives this.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Wow. 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 Great stuff. The Principal's Award. Yes, you can go on and applaud for her again. Yes. Yes, we are so proud of you, ma'am. You can take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call on Mr. Motheo. Mr. Motheo is the Deputy Principal Corporate Services at this college. Mr. Motheo is going to do the vote of thanks.
Good people, good afternoon, and let me say protocol is observed. My job is just so simple to be concluded in less than 10 minutes. It's just to pass vote of thanks to people who did a splendid job to this prestigious occasion. Let me start to say, Program Director Mr. Olin, you have shown a very strong character, and through your ability in directing this, you have really showed that you are a good pilot, and you have managed to take this yonder side safely in time, and we thank you. Let me also look at how we started this. We were led by Father Dean M.L. Mohapi, who invited God in a gathering of this nature in this occasion. He did not only read the scripture reading, but he also invited God to lead us. But in the message from the scripture reading, he gave us a very rich message in terms of wisdom, which has not only been appropriate to our graduates, but it was also even appropriate to us all. Let's take it. Let me look at our principal, Prof. MDM Putsisi. Prof, when you make reflection of where you come from, you really touch us as people who know how hard is leadership. Yes, very touching, but it is really informative to future leaders and is also educative. However, your love, dedication, and passion you have shown to this college cannot go down unnoticed. Hence, you have passed your test of time through the whole 10 years that is passing. You have scars, ma'am. You have scars, Prof, of success. And God bless you really. Let's give Prof a round of applause. I can't forget when a chairperson of Portfolio Committee looked at her and said, yes, this is the kind of the woman we are looking for. You have really passed the test of time. Your 10 years is very voluminous, Prof. Thank you. Let me come to the guest speaker, our Deputy Chair, Councillor Chipetso. You have cherished the teamwork, Councillor, and you have reflected a very powerful expression in terms of teamwork. In such space of time you served the college, you have really matched the circumstances, and we like to thank you very much, Councillor. You spoke like a mouthpiece and a representative of the parents when you express yourself to our graduates. And such echoed what Principal has indicated when you talk of the sacrifice these parents have rendered to the kids, to these students, up to this moment where we are. Thank you very much. Let me come to the choir and our orchestra. Good people, you have given this occasion life. You have given it vavavoom. And we like to thank you very much, orchestra, under the leadership of Anton, and our beautiful choir under leadership of Prof. Putsisi. I'm saying this because I accompanied you at some stage to Eastern Cape, where I witnessed when you won a prize of the best, what? Best dressing. Yes, there in Eastern Cape. Keep it up, our beautiful choir. Good people, let me talk to our Triple S. We like to thank you very much, Triple S, for have done your job to this extent. Organization is not easy, and we like to appreciate what you have done yourselves, as well as examination officials, with all what you have gone through to make this successful. That also goes to our marketing team and photographers. Good people, you have done a good job. I'm sure most of us are aware now that we are live on Facebooks and so on in the media. We like to thank you very much, good people. People and the world know us because of yourselves. Ushers, we'd like to thank you very much. You have not shown any fatigue in assisting everybody here to the right position of our interest. And we'd like to thank you very much, ushers, as well as our security, safety. What is that? Safety? Yes, these people, we like to thank them very much. They have shown that they are growing. God bless you guys. Our drivers who assisted us to bring things together, as well as our restaurant, we like to thank you very much, good people. It's not most of the times that drivers are brought in front at the moments like this. You did a good job because everything managed to at the right position. I can't leave out our host, Mr. Tling, the campus manager of this school. Mr. Tling. Let me give a token of appreciation to our council. Our council did a very good job over the period up until at this moment. This is the council that all the times is there to support college activities, and they all the times die to support students' activities, to support students' operations. Council, this is the most supportive council that I ever appreciated and worked with. God bless you, councillors. Deputy Chair, you have, Deputy Chair of the Council, you have really did a splendid job when you confirm qualifications that were obtained by our students, and God bless you, brother. Executive management, as well as campus management. We could not be standing like this if it was not through your leadership. You have really supported the principal to get to this point, and God bless you. Good people, at this moment, let me ask, I'm just taking my time now. Yes, I'm just taking my time. Let me ask the whole congregation just to give a full round of applause to our prof. You can do it much better than that, much better than that. I wanted to take time to get that because it bridges me now to come to the parents. Good people, here are the parents. You have heard much what was said about the parents from Prof and from Deputy Chairperson of the Council. Can you assist me, graduates, as a word of appreciation to the parents, to the guardians, to your siblings, as well as to your partners who have made things to be here where they are and assisted you to be standing in front of this. Let's go together. Thank you very much. Parents, these are your students who did not disappoint you. They went straight to where you ordered them to go to get what you ordered them to bring, and they bring you the glory of hard work. Can you ululate for them as a token of appreciation? Lecturers, You did a very good job. Good people, amongst all, we have overall winners. Overall winners is a reflection of how Motheo acknowledges performance. We like to thank you very much that you have been so honest, double your efforts to do that performance. The world will know about you, and we like to give you a word of appreciation. You can do it much better for them. As well as that young lady who has collected everything that principal has. As I step down, let me talk to graduates. May God bless you guys, that He opens doors for your success for yourselves. You are carrying the name of Motheo. You are coming from a gateway for employability. Then for that matter, believe me, the name of Motheo will open gates for yourselves. Go and represent us in the world of work, and remember, discipline goes hand in hand with success. Give yourselves a very big applause. Everybody and everyone in here, God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mogobo. I think after your vote of thanks, we all feel appreciated. All categories that you have singled out, we all feel appreciated. Thank you so much, sir. We have come now to the end of this graduation ceremony, day 2, session 2. And I think the event was a great success. We are going to ask now the college choir, together with Anton and his team, to lead us in the singing of the national anthem. We are also requesting you, while we stand, to remain standing after the deputy chairperson have done his final word. Then you allow also the stage procession to leave. Is that clear? Over to you, college choir, and Anton and his team, while we all stand. We call on the Deputy Chairperson of the College Council to dissolve this gathering of the Motheo TVET College.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, I hereby dissolve this congregation of Motheo TVET College.
Guys, this road was not easy, but we made it. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jehovah.
Ntekele, ntekele, sana marena, inna kebala, kebala vihapara, hisama ibu, sabatu, arifeli.
Guys, what is badi nepe bayeka ITC? Balo collect the nepe. Thank you.